spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on a team from the AAC, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Miners will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So Florida Atlantic's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. That's caught. It's Tucker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch, easy catch.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Brings up second down.
They go to the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. He finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
This is why quarterbacks always take care of their offensive line. This is why they feed them in the offseason, invite them to the house, buy them gifts, take care of the big boys, because they take care of you, and those numbers start to pile up.
All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll give it to him again, trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Oh, look out! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Miners moving quickly to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete. He had to get
The receiver.
where he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Miners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. He fires to the left side. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They did a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Oh, what a move! First down for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, running back on the move. Tackled after picking up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Takes the handoff. It's Campbell. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Sullivan. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Back to throw, it's Locklear. Got his man in the middle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Miners will hustle to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. And that pass intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed on the outside, it's Tucker. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Catch in the middle, it's Campbell. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. To the air, it's Fancher. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who Once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. The option look. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Miners send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work, fourth time he's punted tonight. Bringing it back, it's Hayes. Makes a move. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Locklear. He's right on target.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Hayes. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Offense getting set for first down. On the run, it's Campbell.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They found a little open space. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong direction. 2nd and long coming up. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
That's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen.
Afterburner's coming. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The Owls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Florida Atlantic, 26, UTEP, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Dropping back, it's Glocklear. Unloads it left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is...
Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Miners will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Hayes. He gets a block. They finally make the stop after a terrific return, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
He'll bring it back. It's Hayes. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Campbell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him.
And the quarterback is snowed under. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Offense facing 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Glocklear. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Setting up the screen. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So that drive covered 29 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The give as they work on that clock.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the beatdown has ensued. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He's going to pass. Scrambling away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now on second down.
Let's go!
Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Now, a fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. From inside the 15, here's the return. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.